Good morning, students. Welcome all in this online session. Hope you all are understanding the topics explained here. If you have taken your book and notebooks, then immediately go through the chapter, complete the book exercises. Regarding queries or doubts, you can write to us or email us. Moreover, if you have missed any of the video lectures, immediately go through it because it will not be there for longer duration. Soon I'll be giving question answers and home assignments which you can download from school website and copy in your general science notebooks. Regarding general science notebook, as usual, it will be interleaf notebooks, diagrams on left page and notes on the right page. And while writing, you have to leave the lines the way you were writing in previous class. Obviously, in class both, you will be using pen to accomplish your work, but while doing book exercises, prefer pencil. Now, today we will go through the book exercises. If you have book, then you can directly do in the book. And if you don't have the book, you can copy it somewhere. So that when you get your book, you can mark it in the book. First of all, objective type questions. Choose the correct option. Which of the following is rich in carbohydrates? As you see that this carbohydrate is a nutrient and you have to find out the food sources that are rich in carbohydrates. First option is banana, second is fish, third is milk, and fourth is almond. Now, if you remember the carbohydrates, which is energy giving food, and the carbohydrates, four options are given here. Can you find it out? Which is a good source, rich, you have to find out the rich source of carbohydrates. Yes, it is banana. Now the next question is, which of the following is a rich source of protein? Protein is again a nutrient. The options are chapati, butter, ghee, and egg. It is this protein is also termed as bodybuilding nutrient. If you remember the food sources that we read in the first lecture, so the answer will be eggs. I hope you all are giving right answer. Now the next question is, which of the following is a rich source of vitamins, vitamin E? First option is butter, second milk, third is almond, and fourth is cabbage. If you remember, this vitamin E is a nutrient And these in the last lecture, we studied about the vitamins, where the function of vitamins are to fight with germs which cause diseases. So, can you guess what will be the answer? Yes, it will be almond. Now, the next question goes here. Which of the following is a rich source of potassium? The options are banana, meat, ghee, and cheese. If you remember, potassium is a mineral, and the food source that gives potassium is banana. Hope all have given the right answer. Now the next question is, this comes from the parts of plant-based food that our body cannot digest. Options are water, proteins, fiber, and vitamins. Now here you are aware with water, proteins, vitamins, but fiber, if you are not identifying it, I must tell you that fiber is another name of roughage. So either you consider it by the name roughage or fiber. Both are fiber. Both are same. So you should know that it is not digested. It only it is a essential component of food. It does not provide any nutrient. And second thing, it is not digested. It helps in easy movement of food in the digestive system, and thereby it supports digestion. So answer will be fiber. Now the next is choose the correct word to fill in the blank. Starch and dash are the two types of carbohydrates. Now, carbohydrate consumed by us. Starch and dash are the two types of carbohydrates consumed by us. If you remember, carbohydrate is a energy giving food, and it is of two types. One of which is given here is starch. Starch is given here. Starch is given here. And the next type of carbohydrate you have to find out. The options are fat and sugar. Now the right answer will be sugar. Starch and sugar are the two types of carbohydrates consumed by our body. Now the next question is, dash is a rich source of sugar. Now, as you have just seen above, sugar is a type of carbohydrate. So you have to find it out, a food source which gives us sugar. So first option is orange and second option is fish. So can you identify the answer? It is quite easy, I hope. Answer is orange. Orange is a rich source of sugar. Now the next question is, dash helps absorb calcium for strong bones and teeth. Now, if you remember, calcium is a mineral which uh, strengthens our bones and teeth. Now, for calcium to be absorbed, which vitamin is required? Do you remember that? First option is vitamin A and the second option is vitamin D. Do you remember which vitamin supports the absorption of calcium, thereby strengthening our bones and teeth? I hope you all are right. It is vitamin D. And do you remember that? Ki sunlight is a good source of vitamin D. Now the next question is, watermelon contains good percentage of dash. Now it is the summer season. It is the season of watermelon. Nowadays market is closed due to lockdown period. Otherwise, watermelon is very common in this season. So it contains good percentage of what? First option is water or protein. So the right answer will be water. Now the next question is, to stay healthy and fit, it is important to eat a dash. Now there are 5 nutrients that are important for us. And to remain healthy and fit, one needs all the 5 nutrients along with water and roughage. Only taking single nutrient, any one nutrient, cannot make you fit and healthy. To remain healthy, you need all the nutrients along with water and roughage. So what type of food it will be? I hope all are knowing the answer. First option is balanced diet, and the second option is protein rich diet. Now the answer is balanced diet. Now we will move on to true and false. Right, true or false? Now the first question is, potato is a rich source of protein. Potato is a food source. It is rich in which nutrient? If you remember carbohydrates, there you remember potato is a good source of carbohydrate. But here this statement represents that potato is a rich source of protein. The statement is true or false? It will be false because potato is a rich source of carbohydrate, not protein. Now the next question is, vitamins build, maintain and replace the tissues in our body. Now, to maintain and replace the tissues. Tissues are made up of cells. Now, when cells combine together, they form tissues. Now, growth and repair, you have studied earlier that growth and repair of tissue, growth and repair of our body is carried out by proteins. But this here in question number 2, it states that vitamins build and maintain as well as replace the tissues in our body. So it will be false statement. Now the next question is, food items rich in vitamins and minerals. Vitamins and minerals. Now the food items that are rich in these two nutrients, vitamins and minerals, are termed as protective food. We studied in the last lecture that the food items that are rich in vitamins and minerals are termed as protective food. And why they are termed as protective food? Because they protect us from deficiency diseases. So the statement here is true. Now the next question is, the fiber or roughage in our diet is not digested, but it provides adequate nourishment. Nourishment is to provide nutrient. So fiber or roughage cannot be digested. We have studied earlier, but it is an important component of food. But it does not provide any nutrition that we studied in the last lecture. So here the statement says it provides adequate nourishment. And we know that fiber and roughage do not provide any nutrient. Hence the statement is false. Now the next question is, water also helps in digestion and elimination of waste. As you remember, water is essential for easy for movement of food in the digestive system, thereby aiding digestion. It also helps in elimination of water in the form of sweat and urine. So the statement here is right. So we will write here true. Now we'll go for the next exercise. Give 2 examples of the following. Here we have to give 2 food sources for energy giving food. Which food is termed as energy giving food? The food from which we get carbohydrates. So food sources that are rich in carbohydrates will be mentioned here. So a common example is potato, And another example is rice. Now the next question is bodybuilding food. So which food is termed as bodybuilding food? Proteins. Proteins are termed as bodybuilding food. So the common examples of food sources that are rich in proteins are, do you remember? It is pulses, and another example that we can take is egg. Now the next question is sources of fat. Now fat here is a nutrient from which we get energy, and the energy that is more than the energy obtained from carbohydrates. So fat is a nutrient which provides energy. So common example of food sources that are rich in fat are, we can take butter and ghee. Now the next question is food rich in vitamin K. Vitamin K. Vitamins are normally found in fruits and vegetables. So we can take green leafy vegetables, and we can take milk. Now the next question is high fiber food. Now high fiber means food sources that are rich in roughage, from where we can get good amount of roughage. Common examples are cucumber, and cabbage. Now we have completed the book exercises. Soon I will give you the question answers. Now we have completed the book exercises. Now next term we will start new chapter. Till then, bye. Have a nice day. Stay connected.